This internal communication is a valuable guide that leads us to decisions that are more in line with our true selves. Throughout my journey, I have learned to trust and listen to this voice, and I can assure you that the results are often surprising. You enter a mental state where the mind is calmer and more receptive, an ideal space for listening to the inner voice that is often overshadowed by the noise of everyday life. When we allow ourselves to be silent, even for a few minutes, we begin to realize that intuition manifests itself in various ways, as a whisper, a feeling in the stomach, or even a sudden clarity about a situation, especially at times when the world is still asleep, are powerful. They are an opportunity for you to transform yourself and align yourself with what really matters. By allowing yourself this practice, you not only transform your own life, but you also become a light for others around you. Active listening to intuition is an essential practice that can transform your life in deep and meaningful ways. By waking up at unexpected times, if possible, connecting with nature, each of these elements can enrich your practice and bring new perspectives. Meditation is not an end in itself, but a means for you to transform yourself and align with your true self. By integrating meditation into your routine, you will create a sacred space in your life. A space where you can reconnect with your truths, your dreams, and your intuition. These moments of silence and introspection, if you're just starting out, start with a few minutes a day. Don't worry about reaching a state of perfection or having a completely empty mind. Accept that practice is a process and that each session is an opportunity to learn more about yourself. Over time, you can gradually increase the duration of meditation and explore different techniques, such as guided meditation, mindfulness, or visualization. Also try meditating in different postures, in different environments, but a bridge to personal transformation. Meditation allows you to hear the inner voice that is often drowned out by the noise of the world. By concentrating on your breathing and allowing thoughts to flow without judging them, you can discover valuable insights into your life and your choices. In some sessions, I have already come across answers to questions that had been plaguing me for a long time. These moments of clarity are a gift that meditation offers. When I started meditating regularly, I realized that not only did it reduce stress, but it also helped me to better understand my thoughts and emotions. In one such moment, while meditating in the early hours of the morning, I visualized a future where I was living in full harmony with my purpose. This vision brought me a sense of peace and confidence, as if the universe was encouraging me to follow this path. Over time, this practice became not just a ritual, but every step taken in the right direction brings a sense of fulfillment. Transformation. Through meditation, meditation becomes a powerful tool during these quiet moments. Taking a few minutes to silence your mind, breathe deeply, and connect with your inner self can bring extraordinary clarity. The practice of meditation is not just a form of relaxation. It is a way of getting in tune with your deepest essence and accessing a wisdom that resides within you. It's important to remember that purpose isn't necessarily something grandiose or complex. Sometimes, purpose can be found in the little things of everyday life. What do you do that brings joy to others? How can you serve the world with your skills and talents? These questions can help clarify the vision of your purpose. Don't hesitate to allow yourself to explore and experiment. The road to purpose alignment can be winding. Ask yourself, what would I do if there were no limitations? Allow yourself to dream big. Often, what prevents us from following our true callings are the limiting beliefs we have internalized throughout our lives. Challenge these beliefs. Life is too short to be stuck on a path that doesn't make us happy. Every new morning, you have the chance to make decisions that bring you closer to your true calling. Also, I decided it was time to explore my passions. I started writing down everything that made me feel alive: art, music, nature. This simple writing exercise allowed me to visualize a path that better reflected my essence. Over time, I realized that aligning my life with my passions not only brought joy, but also a sense of purpose that I hadn't had before. So, when you wake up at these times, use this time to reflect on your passions. Ask yourself, what really makes me happy? Questions like these can be the keys that open doors to a deeper understanding of yourself. Often, in the rush of everyday life, we lose sight of what brings us joy and satisfaction. This is the ideal time to revisit these reflections. When I went through a spiritual awakening, I realized that there was a disconnect between what I was doing and what I really wanted. On one of those early mornings, trust your path and your discoveries. Life is a journey of self-knowledge and expansion. Enjoy every moment, every new morning, as an opportunity to connect with yourself and the universe. Alignment with life. Purpose. Waking up at unusual times, such as 3 a.m. or 5 a.m., is often a sign that you are being called to reevaluate your life purpose. This moment of silence and stillness offers a unique opportunity for introspection. The important thing is that you are open to exploring and experimenting. Don't be afraid to share your experiences, because by doing so, you not only validate your own journey, but you can also inspire others to do the same. Allow yourself to be guided by your own intuitions. What works for one person may not work for another. The essential thing is that you feel connected and authentic in your practices. This is what really brings transformation and growth. Dedicate some of your mornings to visualizing your desires and then practice gratitude. Notice the changes in your life. You may be surprised what happens when you align your intentions with a frequency of gratitude. Life begins to unfold in ways you never thought possible. If you have doubts or feel skeptical about these practices, don't worry. The spiritual path is a personal journey. Each of us has our own experience and interpretation. By combining the practice of visualization with gratitude, you are creating a powerful synergy. While visualization allows you to connect with your desires and feel as if they are already a reality, gratitude helps you maintain a positive and receptive mindset. Together, these practices can transform your life in ways you never thought possible. As a spiritual mentor, I encourage you to try this combination. We can find strength and resilience. It's a way of raising our vibration, regardless of external circumstances. What's more, gratitude has a profound impact on our mental and emotional health. Studies show that people who practice gratitude regularly have lower levels of stress and depression. They also tend to have healthier and more satisfying relationships. This is because gratitude helps us to see the best in people and situations. If you prefer, write it down in a journal. Start by mentioning 3 things you are grateful for. As you get used to this practice, you can expand and include more items. The important thing is that you feel the emotion of gratitude as you do this. This intensifies the energy you are generating. Gratitude is not only a tool for attracting good things, it also helps you maintain a positive outlook in difficult times. When we focus on the positive, even in challenging times, gratitude is a high vibrational frequency. When you focus on the good things in your life, you not only recognize your blessings, but also make room to receive even more. Giving thanks for the little things, like having a roof over your head, food on the table, and people you love around you, creates a flow of positive energy. It's a cycle. The more you give thanks, the more good things you attract. Practice gratitude as soon as you wake up. You can do this mentally, or every time you dedicate yourself to this practice, you are planting seeds that will eventually blossom. Now let's talk about the importance of gratitude. Starting your day with a feeling of gratitude is one of the most powerful practices you can adopt. When you wake up, instead of getting carried away by the thoughts of everyday life, take a moment to reflect on the things you are grateful for. This simple act can transform your mental and emotional state. You will notice that your desires begin to materialize in unexpected ways. This is because, by visualizing, you are reprogramming your mind and subconscious. It's a process of alignment where you become a magnet for what you want. It's also essential that you keep the faith. We can often feel discouraged if things don't happen as quickly as we'd like. But remember, the universe has its own time. Trust in the process and keep visualizing. The more you dedicate yourself to it, the stronger your ability to manifest becomes. Start with small desires and, as you gain confidence, move on to bigger goals. Don't be afraid to dream big. Life is a reflection of what we believe is possible. If you limit yourself to thinking small, your achievements will also be small. An important aspect of this practice is consistency. Waking up early and using that time to visualize can become a powerful routine. Over time, where you have to allow yourself to feel the emotions of having already achieved what you want. The energy of the morning hours amplifies this practice, making it even more effective. It's not a magic technique. It's a way of aligning your internal frequency with what you want externally. When you visualize, you are not only creating mental images, but you are also activating the energy necessary for these desires to manifest. It is essential that you practice visualization regularly, feeling each breath as a breath of life that connects you to the universe. Now, start visualizing what you want. Visualize not just the end result, but the whole process that leads to the realization of that desire. Feel the emotions associated with this achievement. What do you see? What do you feel? What is your life like when your wish comes true? This exercise goes beyond just thinking. It's a total immersion practice. We have the opportunity to access a more receptive and deeper state of mind. This tranquility allows our thoughts and intentions to become clearer, as if we were in a state of light meditation. Harnessing this energy to visualize our goals and desires is a powerful practice that can change our reality. Imagine for a moment that you are in a calm space, away from the distractions of everyday life. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Try transforming these moments of awakening into a journey of self-knowledge. The 21-day spiritual challenge is the perfect opportunity to deepen your spiritual connection and explore the wisdom that emerges in the quiet hours of the morning. Want to know how? Check out the link in the first comment. The power of visualization is a fundamental aspect of our creative and manifestation process. When we wake up in the early hours of the morning, especially in silence, take advantage of this moment of connection with the collective consciousness to reflect on how you can contribute positively to the world around you. These moments of tranquility and introspection are undoubtedly a gift. They offer a chance for renewal, growth, and transformation. Don't underestimate the power these awakenings can have in your life. Make this your sacred space, a time of reflection and connection with what is deepest in you and in the universe. Be gentle with yourself and be open to what may arise. You may start waking up at these times unintentionally, but go with the flow. Let these moments be an invitation to dive into your own wisdom and the vast knowledge of the universe. As you open yourself up to this experience, remember that waking up is not just physical. It is an opportunity to awaken your consciousness and expand your perception. It is essential that you take the time to connect with these insights and reflections. By doing so, you will not only honor your spiritual journey, but also create a sacred space for the manifestation of your desires and dreams. This is a moment of deep connection and self-discovery, where each breath can be seen as a step towards your inner truth. If you haven't yet experienced this morning awakening, I invite you to pay attention to your body and mind. When you dedicate yourself to this practice of connection, you realize that your thoughts and intentions have a transformative power. Each idea that arises can be seen as a seed planted in fertile soil, ready to blossom and manifest in your life. So when you wake up at this time, don't just see it as a nuisance or a need to go back to sleep. See it as a gift from the universe, an opportunity for growth and transformation. You may be surprised by the clarity and depth of the insights that emerge. These moments of introspection are an invitation to connect not only with yourself, but with the universal wisdom that surrounds us. Take advantage of this tranquility and silence to access profound knowledge that can guide your spiritual journey. Meditation, reflection, and actively listening to your intuition can become daily practices that will enrich your life. What's more, this feeling of connection with the collective consciousness brought me immense comfort and allowed me to release fears that were imprisoning me. By meditating or reflecting at this time, you can access knowledge that goes beyond your current understanding. It's an opportunity to open up to new ideas and perspectives. Consider keeping a journal next to your bed. Write down your thoughts, visions, or feelings that arise at this time. You not only connect with your own inner wisdom, but also with the shared wisdom of all humanity. I used to dedicate these moments to deep meditation, where I allowed myself to flow with the thoughts and feelings that arose. During one of these meditations, I realized that we are not alone in our struggles and challenges. There is an invisible network of people who have traveled similar paths and who support us energetically. This morning awakening can be seen as a moment of alignment with the cosmos, a call to reconnect with your deepest essence and with the purposes that life has to offer. In the same sense, by waking up during these hours, you align yourself with the collective consciousness. This is a time when the mind becomes a channel for universal wisdom. The energy of the universe is more accessible, and you may feel inspired to meditate, reflect, or simply listen to your intuition. In doing so, as well as from the universal forces that surround us, take advantage of this heightened state of consciousness to reflect on your experiences, dreams, and desires. Ask yourself, what am I here to learn? What truths have I not yet discovered? When you allow yourself to immerse yourself in this stillness, you can access a level of wisdom that often goes unnoticed. It's an invitation to connect with something greater, to recognize that we are part of a whole. It was as if the distractions of everyday life had been silenced, allowing thoughts and ideas to emerge with a clarity I rarely experienced in the midst of the usual noise. That moment is a precious opportunity. If you've ever had this experience, know that you're not alone. Many people who awaken at this time feel an inner call to explore their spirituality more deeply. The mind is more open and available to receive messages from your inner self. Often silent and filled with tranquility is when the mind is in a heightened state of consciousness. It's as if the world is pausing, and you, in a sacred space of solitude, become more receptive to insights, intuitions, and deep reflections. When I experienced this awakening for the first time, I realized that something was changing inside me. As I opened my eyes, still shrouded in the darkness of the early morning, a sense of clarity and connection enveloped me. Get ready to discover insights that can change your perception and elevate your spiritual journey. I'm James. My own search for meaning and purpose began when I was feeling lost, yearning for a deeper connection with life. On this journey, I learned that there is immense value in sharing experiences and learning from others. Waking up at 3 a.m. or 5 a.m. is more than just a coincidence. It's a sign that you're in tune with the vibrant energies of the universe. This period, do you feel a deep restlessness when you wake up between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., as if something greater is calling out to you? This phenomenon, far from being a simple coincidence, could be your spirit seeking a deeper and more meaningful awakening. In this video, we'll explore the signs and messages that these sacred moments bring, revealing how they can transform your life, open doors to spirituality, and guide you towards your true purpose. Remember that life is a continuous process of learning and growing. The morning awakening is an invitation to be more conscious, to connect with the divine, and to embrace renewal with each new day. Take advantage of this energy. Allow yourself to dream and manifest the life you deserve. In doing so, you not only transform your own existence, but also inspire those around you to do the same. This practice not only raises your energy, but also creates a solid foundation for new opportunities to arise in your life. Transformation is a constant in our lives, and by embracing this idea, we can free ourselves from the fear of the unknown. Every day is a new chance to reinvent yourself, to explore new facets of yourself, and to expand your horizons. Don't be afraid to take risks. Sometimes the biggest changes come when we decide to take a step out of our comfort zone. Finally, ask yourself, what do I want to manifest today? How can I align with my true self? These questions can guide your actions and thoughts throughout the day, helping you to stay centered on your purpose. In addition to intentions, gratitude plays a crucial role in this cycle of renewal. By recognizing the blessings in your life, you make room for more abundance. When you wake up, make a mental or written list of the things you are grateful for. We have the chance to reflect on what we want to leave behind and what we want to cultivate. What didn't work the day before can be let go of, allowing something new to enter our lives. This practice of renewal encourages us not to cling to old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. One way to integrate this idea of renewal into your life is to create morning rituals. When you wake up, take a moment to reflect on your intentions for the day. The cycle of renewal is a central theme in our lives. Every dawn brings the opportunity to start again, to let go of what no longer serves and to open up to new possibilities. When we wake up early, we're not just starting a new day, we're also opening a new chapter in our journey. This perspective is powerful and can inspire you to see challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation. Life is full of cycles, and each one offers us valuable lessons. Each morning, but also enriches it, allowing you to see your spiritual growth over time. Connecting with the divine is a dance of surrender and trust. Often, we are so focused on controlling what happens in our lives that we forget to simply allow the universe to guide us. Remember that you are part of something much bigger, and this connection can bring a deep sense of purpose and meaning. By allowing yourself to be guided, you will find that the path becomes clearer and decisions come more easily. The answers I'm looking for often surface, as if the universe were answering my questions. It's not about waiting for immediate answers, but trusting that they will come when we are ready to receive them. In addition, keeping a spiritual diary can be a valuable tool. Write down your experiences, reflections, and feelings after these moments of connection. Over time, you may notice patterns and insights that may have gone unnoticed. This practice not only documents your journey, sometimes a simple state of presence is what we really need. Sit quietly, breathe deeply, and feel the energy around you. Observe the subtleties of nature, the sound of the wind or the singing of birds. These silent experiences are also forms of divine communication, where we can feel the presence of the sacred in our lives. One practice that has helped me strengthen this connection is meditation. When I meditate, I allow my mind to calm down and my heart to open. In these moments, I usually dedicate this time to prayer and reflection. It's not necessary to follow a complex ritual. Simplicity is the key. Talking to the divine can be as simple as expressing your concerns, thanks, and wishes. It is in this space of vulnerability that we find true strength. By opening up, we allow the energy of the universe to flow through us, bringing clarity and comfort. At this point, it is important to remember that the connection with the divine is not limited to words. Connecting with the divine is a deeply personal and transformative experience. When we wake up at times like 3 a.m. or 5 a.m., we find a sacred space of silence and tranquility. It is in this context that we can open our hearts and minds to dialogue with the universe. Day-to-day worries often take us away from this connection, but dawn offers us the opportunity to reconnect with something greater. When I find myself on the threshold between dreaming and waking, growth in experiences that resonate more with who you really are. So, when you wake up in the magic hours of the morning, allow yourself a moment of attentive listening to your intuition and a space to release beliefs that no longer serve you. This practice will not only enrich your spiritual journey, but will also allow you to live more authentically and fully, in line with your true essence. Transformation begins within you, and every small step in this direction is worthwhile. You may think you have overcome a belief, only for it to reappear in moments of stress or insecurity. This is normal. The important thing is to maintain awareness and practice. Whenever doubt arises, go back to your journal, reread your visualizations, and reinforce your new narrative. I encourage you to become an observer of your own beliefs and to cultivate a positive and encouraging internal dialogue. As you release these limiting beliefs, you make room for new opportunities. Visualize yourself free of these beliefs. Imagine a version of yourself that is no longer restricted by these narratives. How would you feel? What would you do? These visualizations can be powerful, as they help to create a new reality in your mind. The practice of visualization, especially during these silent hours, amplifies your intentions and can help manifest this new version of you. It's important to remember that releasing limiting beliefs is an ongoing process. Sometimes, that success is reserved for others or that you don't deserve happiness. Awareness of these beliefs is the first step towards liberation. One practice that can be very useful is self-analysis. Ask yourself, what do I really believe about myself and the world? When you begin to identify these beliefs, write them down. Then question each one. Ask yourself, is this belief really true? Does it serve me or limit me? This process of questioning can be revealing and liberating. Also, when you wake up at times that seem strange, you are in a state of vulnerability and, often, reflection. It is in this space that the beliefs you carry can come to the surface, revealing themselves as invisible barriers that impede your progress. Limiting beliefs are narratives you tell yourself, often without realizing it. They can arise from past experiences, family influences, or even the culture in which you were raised. For example, You may believe that you're not good enough. Often, doubt can creep in and cause us to ignore these inner whispers. When you start acting on your intuition, even if the results aren't immediate, you strengthen this connection. Every small action you take as a result of your intuition is a step towards a life that is more authentic and aligned with your purpose. Now, let's talk about releasing limiting beliefs. This is a crucial aspect of spiritual growth that can be catalyzed by these moments of awakening. As well as taking notes, it's essential to allow yourself a moment of contemplation. Sit down in a quiet place, close your eyes and breathe deeply. Concentrate on the sensations that arise in your body and the images that come to mind. Ask yourself, what is my intuition trying to tell me right now? Remember that intuition is not necessarily a direct answer, but often a sensation or an inspiration that reveals itself little by little. It's equally important to trust what you receive. One of the most effective ways to cultivate active listening to intuition is to keep a journal. By recording your thoughts and feelings as soon as you wake up, you create a space for your ideas to flourish. Don't worry about filtering what you write, just let it flow. Over time, you'll start to notice patterns and insights that may have gone unnoticed. These notes are not just reflections, they are clues that your intuition offers to help you navigate the complexities of life.